Hey, how you doing, guys? This is Little Powerhouse 102. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing all right. Yeah, guys, like I promised, we're gonna do a little bit more of the storytelling. This episode's gonna be called The Unbroken Spell. You guys will see why. As I said, as we left off, the future He-Man appeared to our present He-Man and warned them about the battles, the traitors that were gonna be in this war, in these battles. Yeah. So here we got He-Man with all his masters, or most of his masters here. And as you can see, we have Sorceress here too. He needs her for his support today. As you know, a lot of the masters were not willing to fight the battles. They had doubts in their minds. That's why the Sorceress was here. And He-Man is here to take all those doubts out of their minds. Give them a peace of mind. What is that big doubt the masters had behind their minds? They had this rumor going on that when Hordak, Skeletor, and King Hiss would work together, they could make a good warrior turn into evil for good. That's why most of them did not want to fight in this battle. They were afraid to be turned evil. But, like I said, He-Man was here to clarify this big misunderstanding. He was here to come out clean to his masters and tell them what was going on, what happened years ago. Only a few masters knew what happened, but not really what really happened. So here we got He-Man going to convince his masters. And like I said, he's going to come out clean with the story and convince his masters to fight with them, along with them, and to trust them 100%. Well, here I am, guys, and I'm gonna tell you guys what happened years ago. I was really young. I was barely handed the sword to become He-Man. Very inexperienced, very inexperienced, and very afraid of a lot of situations that would come along. And we had a good warrior beside us. Believe it or not, it was Triclops. He was a good warrior with a good heart. But Skeletor wanted him for him to serve him with his clan. He is and was a formidable warrior. He could stand almost toe to toe with me. That's why Skeletor was really interested in this magnificent warrior, which was Triclops. And all the masters were like, what the hell? Triclops, he's really evil. How could that happen? So that's the warrior everybody was talking about. He-Man's, yes, that's the warrior. The thing is, at the time when Kaldor and King Hiss and Hordak did the spell, all three of them had to be together in order to do that spell, to make a good warrior turn into an evil warrior for eternal other life. Yes, but just to keep you guys in with your peace of mind, trying to put these words together so you guys could feel this is the truth, guys. I'm talking from my heart. I'm going to tell you the story of what happened that day. It was a really normal day. Like I said, I was really, really young. I remember it like if it was yesterday. Here we go. I'm going to tell you the story, guys. We were ambushed. Man-at-Arms was there. Roboto, one of the palace guards. Stratus was there. Arco. And like I said, Triclops. We were just having a good time till Caldor there, Keen Hiss, and Hordak himself, and his minions, and his huge horde trooper came along and helped Caldor do the spell for Triclops. They grabbed him, and I couldn't do anything to help him. I had a big blaster right in front of me, ready to blast me. And as you know, Man-at-Arms, very young himself, the only thing he wanted was my safety. We couldn't do anything. We were really, really outnumbered with these three entities, powerful entities, full of evilness. I felt so helpless that day. I couldn't do nothing for my friend. He stood there. He froze while they had him froze with the spell. He couldn't do anything. He was just taking it all in, all the evilness of these three sorcerers, witches, however you want to call these guys. And me with my power sword right beside me couldn't do anything for my friend. And there we have Zodak balancing the situation. He could not intervene at all. Really, really a lot of frustration. There you got Caldor with his sinister face. Keen Hiss. And Hordak himself. With his minions, of course. So they did the spell, guys. The unbreakable spell. So yeah, guys, I remember that like yesterday. But to have you guys with peace of mind, the sorceress here is here to tell you that you guys could be, like I said, peace of mind. She and the elders were able to do a spell and seal that spell so these three entities couldn't do that again to any of my masters. I felt so hopeless, guys. Really, really hopeless. But there's a catch to the spell. A very terrible catch. Which is, we can't break the spell anymore. Because if we do, they could be able to do the spell again to any masters and make them evil. So Triclops had to be a sacrifice. And like I said, I was very young, guys. Very, very young. but I will not let anybody hurt any of you guys. I'll give my life for all of you masters. And Fisto with his hand. Yeah, me too. So that's the story, guys. That's the story behind the big rumor. But you could ease your mind with the unbreakable spell that the sorceress did with the elders. So all the masters were very happy that He-Man came out clean and they could trust their leader, of course, which is He-Man. So all the masters were in to support He-Man 100%. Yes. Thank you, masters. I will always be in debt with you guys, and I always will protect you guys with my life. The masters were happy and ready to celebrate again. Let's support He-Man. We're with you all the way, He-Man. Yes. Yeah. And I tell you guys, very unfortunate what happened to Triclops. But that's another story to talk about now. Some people just have to sacrifice themselves so many could live their lives a little bit better. So that's the scene of Triclops getting captured and being turned into an evil warrior. Alright guys, till the next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this little story about Triclops turning into an evil warrior. Triclops demise. Alright guys, this is Little Powerhouse 102, and I'm out.